Welcome back to another Mercs Legion War Recap video. From the start until the final moments of this war, Mercs Legion held their ground and prevailed against LUCENA'S Finest with an 11-point lead. Well done, Mercs. Proud of you guys. One of the reasons we've been winning wars is due to base calling early in the game as well as cleanup coordination in the final 6 hours of war. We've had some very close wars where someone should have cleaned up a lower town hall instead of trying to go higher for cleanup. I understand that real life dictates when we clash, but if at all possible, try to have your called attacks go first, then have your free-for-all bases get hit. Then once that's finished, have the cleanup go from lower to higher bases. Think of it this way: if all of your mid-clan attackers use their attacks by mid-war, you may find yourself in a situation where a couple of mid-clan town halls need cleaned up and you only have lower level attackers left, or possibly some higher level clan members needing to go much lower to clean, leaving winning stars untouched at the top. If you could have your lower attackers go first, you will provide yourself with more of a winning game plan. So now let's show you some of these great 3-star attacks from this past war that are a result of this style of game plan. Alright, so this first attack we want to show you is our number 12 Zach going up against his mirror in this one, and he's doing a really nice example of a Dragon BBQ. This is a bit of a net base, slightly modified, and I like to call this one Teslas in the pockets. Think about a pool table. You've got these 4 corners where there's empty spaces. One of them has the air sweeper in it. The other 3, you guessed it, are going to have the Teslas. Alright, so BBQ comes down, takes out the backside air defense, and then he drops his dragons wide on the outside to create a nice funnel, alternates the dragons so that way they're going to stay focused in towards the center. He's also got his rage spell that he's getting ready to drop right here, and I like the placement of the rage spell for the most part. It's a little early, but what I like about it is the fact that it's going to rage his dragons up through that top part of the base, and those 3 dragons are going to lock onto the enemy dragon, take it down a lot faster than if they were picking off buildings without the rage spell. The only sad part is the balloons never used the rage at all. They went right around it. However, the balloons weren't really needed to take out any of the core defenses. Plenty of dragons made their way in. So, really well planned out attack. Good job at getting the backside air defense down first, and then choosing the right side of the base to come in on, considering where the air sweeper was pointed, where the clan castle troops are, and where you needed to place that rage spell. And we are now on to cleanup, as there is only one archer tower that's going to go down. Alright. So good job there, Zach, getting a 3-star, showing us a really nice Dragon BBQ. We're going to move up the ladder to our number 4, attacking their number 6. This is Bloom 609. Bloom has been practicing his Go-Va-Ho attack, golems, valkyries, and hogs. Well, he decided to change it up this time and went with a Go-Va-Lo attack, using loons instead of the hogs. Starts off by creating that wide open space so that way his Valks can make their way easily into the core using the quad quake spells. Drops his golems, and the wizard's starting to create that funnel. If you don't practice this funnel creation, those Valkyries are just going to start walking all the way around the outside of the base, not go inside, and then you're stuck with this pack of Valks taking out trash buildings, getting picked off by all the defenses. Alright, so excellent angle to come in from. Why? Well, take a look at this. He's got the enemy archer queen. He's got the enemy archer king. They were over there. And also that one little random air defense is right there. The other 3 air defenses are in the core, and when raged, these Valkyries are going to take down the core super fast. Now, this was great to choose balloons instead of hogs, because now that the air defenses are down, he can sprinkle in these balloons like pepper all over the map to take out these remaining ground defenses. So now look at all the defenses. They're pointed right there at the golems and king. Nothing is touching the balloons except for some pesky flying Larrys. And then voila, here is a really solid Go-Va-Lo attack. If you can scout out these bases where you can easily get into the core, take out the air defenses, and also there are defenses around the outside of the base that you can take down with loons when the air defenses are down, go for it. Take out the core, use Valkyries to rage them up, take the core down quickly, send in the balloons around the outside of the base, and they're just going to do cleanup like you're seeing right here. We can go ahead and fast forward because the balloons are a little slow. However, a really solid attack by Bloom. Nice job also knowing not to use hogs because we weren't quite sure where the double giant bombs were in this base. So really good job using loons. And this last one I'm going to show you, I'm really excited about this attack. It's super fun to watch. Coming up here to the number 1, our number 1, iblondhaha, took out their number 1. She's been really working on her go wee wee attacks, but she decided to spice it up this time with a go low wee wee, throwing in a few balloons. So, we're going to start off sending in the golems to start tanking. The wizards come in to create a little bit of a funnel. She's coming in on the queen's side, which is very smart. You need to try to get that enemy archer queen down. She's not worried about the clan castle because in all the previous attacks so far, we've noticed that there are very few troops. There's usually just one wizard in the clan castle. Folks, make sure you fill up your clan castles before war starts. Otherwise, you could limit yourself from the possibilities of knocking that person off of getting 3 stars. So, drops the jump spell to get their Larrys and wizards and golems into the core of the base. King comes down nice and late, so that way he doesn't draw fire from any of the potential clan castle troops. He's going to get in there and take out these core Teslas as well as the air defenses, a really tight core. So another possibility would have been to use a quad quake spell and to get some Valkyries in there like Bloom just did, but still the wee part of this attack went very well. Now that the air defenses are going down, she can sprinkle in the balloons just like Pepper. The one thing I wish she would have done a little bit better is not drop 2 balloons on these top 2 cannons and saved a couple balloons down here for the archer towers. The balloons are going to not take both of them out as quickly, unfortunately, and if she had 2 balloons there, that air defense would have gone down and these balloons wouldn't have had to track over there. They could have already been making their way to that last cannon. But with that aside, this is just a really overly powered attack. If the way you get to this level is by practicing little parts of it. You need to practice Go-Ho. That teaches you how to use golems to get the kill. Then you start implementing Go Wipe style of attacks. It teaches you how to use golems and wizards. Then you start using mass witches. Teaches you how to figure out where the Larrys are going to go, how to path the witches inside, and then once you get that done, you can start combining these together into these styles of hybrid attacks. And then when that's done, you can start playing around with, should I use loons? Should I use hogs on the backside? Heck, should I even try to throw a P.E.K.K.A. in there? So just start experimenting with it once you've practiced and mastered the other smaller, more straightforward styles of attack. Hope you really enjoyed these attacks that we had for you today from Mercs Legion. Making good progress with you guys. Make sure you share this video with everyone in your clan, and let us know how we're doing in the comment section. We'd love to get your feedback. So this is Eureka Havoc from Mercs Legion, helping you to clash without fear.